Hello everyone, my name is Amit Verma. So in today's particular question, let's go through if the sum of all possible integral values of a, where a belongs between 1 to 500, for which the equation greatest integer of x cube plus x minus a equal to 0 has a solution is n, then find n by 203, what is the value of n by 203. Now let's understand what is the question want us to ask. So it is given that the greatest integer of x cube plus x minus a equals to 0. Also, I can rewrite it as greatest integer of x cube plus x is equals to a. Now, from this equation, what did I understand? That if you will keep a unique values of x, you will get a particular value of a corresponding values of x. Let's say if I give x equals to 0, my a will be how much? 0 to the power q plus 0 is also 0. If I give x as 1, I will get the output as corresponding a as also how much? 1 q plus 1, which is 2. Clear? So we want to find out that which possible values of a that we can have here. Many infinite number of values. We want to take out only those particular values which will lie between 1 and 500. Correct? Now we will take all of those values of a and then find out their particular sum. So the sum of all the possible values of a according to our question will be our particular a. Then we have to divide the sum by 203 and that will be our answer for this particular question. Clear? So let's start to understand what we can do here. So before writing greatest integer of x cube plus x, we can write greatest integer function as what? Yes, every number x can be written in form of a integer number plus what? Fractional number. Fractional number. Correct? What I can say in this, let's go through some examples. Let's say 2.33 can be expressed as integer as 2.00 and the fractional part as 0.33. Correct? Now, if I write to understand 3.00, in this particular situation also the integral part is 3.00 and the fractional part is 0.00. Clear? So what I know that every number which is x in this situation can be represented as an integral value plus fractional value. Clear? Now, what does this greatest integer of x indicate here? So the greatest integer of x is a particular function which removes the fractional part from a particular number. Clear? So if you give greatest integer of 2.33, the output will be 2. Why? Because it removed the fractional component which was 0.33 here. If you go minus 3.44, what will be the output? It will be particular minus 4, because for negative numbers it add minus 1 to it before removing the fractional part, and in only positive numbers it only remove the fractional part. Clear? Because minus 34 is written as 4 minus 0. You can say 56 minus 4 plus 0.56, and this is the fractional part. That's why the output is minus 4. I hope this is clear. Yes, so let's try to understand what is the use of greatest integer function in this particular equation, and let's write x as integral value plus fractional value. Clear? Okay. So now in this particular page, what you can see, it is written as greatest integer of x cube plus x equal minus a equal to 0. Let's take a to this particular side. It will be greatest integer of x cube plus a equals to a. Now we know that a can only be what? Integral values here. It is given in the question. A belongs between 1 to 500. A holds only integral values. Clear? So, and now x, what can be? X can be a sum of integral value plus fractional value, because any number can be written in terms of integral plus fractional. So we are writing x equals to integral plus fractional value. Now let's put this particular value in the equation instead of x. Clear? So it will be 1 plus f power whole cube plus I plus f. It will be a. Now, since what is the use of greatest integer function? It will remove the fractional part. So this part of the equation will be reduced to integral of the cube. Next, this remaining part is integral value plus fractional value equals to a. Now, from this particular equation, what did we know? That the right side is the integral value. So if the right side is integral value, the sum of all the numbers in the left will be also an integral. Yes. So we know that this part will be integral because integral cube is always integral. What I can mean is 2 cube is always 8, which is always an integral value. There is no fractional part in this. Yes. Now in the next part it is I plus f. So I is the integral part. Now what is remaining is that this part is integral, this part is integral. So this part, for this equation to be particular integral for the right hand side and the left hand side, the fractional parts need to be 0. Clear? I hope you are able to understand why the fractional part will be 0, so that the left hand side, because the right hand side is only integral values and the right hand side should also be only integer values. Because there is a fractional part is on the left hand side, it has to be 0 so that the left hand side can be equal to the right hand side. It is written also here. Yes. So now using this information, let's try to solve this particular question. So once we know that Now, x can only hold integral values. Why? Because the fractional value is always 0. So, for which numbers the fractional value is 0? For the integer values like 1, 2, 3, that particular set, rather than using fractional values like 1.33, 2.33. Clear? So, the greatest integer of x cube plus x equals to a. Now, let's put different values of x and try to find out what are the possible values of a that I am getting. And so, let's put the value x equals to 1. So, for x equals to 1, what is the value? It is 1 cube plus 1, correct? And then why x equals to 2, not to 1.5? Because x can only have possible values as integer number, not fractional number. Then I'm putting x equals to 2, I'm getting as 2 cube plus 2 equals to 10. So for x equals to 1, I'm getting a as 2. For x equals to 2, I'm getting the a as 10. Now for x equals to 3, I'm getting as 3 cube plus 3, which is 30. Now for the x equals to 4, I'm getting 4 cube plus 4, which is 68. Same corresponding to 5 cube plus 5, which is 130. And 6 equals to 6 cube plus 6, which is 222. And for x equals to 7, it is 7 cube plus 7, which is 350. Clear? Till now, what all the values that of a we have found out, it is within our range, which is between 1 to 500. Clear? Now, when I'm putting x equals to 8, what is the value that I'm getting? 8 cube plus 8, which is 520. Since 520 is beyond our range, we have to stop here. So, what is n in this situation? A is the summation of all the values from 2 to 350. So, n equals to 2 plus 10 plus 30 plus 68 plus 130 plus 222 plus 350. So, I'm getting the n as 812. Now, what was our original question? It was n by 203. In this equation, it is 812 divided by 203, which is equals to 4. So the answer of this particular question is n equals, the value of n by 203 is 4. I hope I was able to clear it out. So if you need the particular PDF of this particular question along with the solution, you can go to the description. And if you have any doubts, you can drop a email at mentor4u2024gmail.com, or you can DM us at any of our social media profiles. So check out our other social media handles and go through the description for the PDF link. Yeah, so thank you, take care, and we will meet in the next question. Thank you.